Okay, it's that time again for another knife follow-up. Today we are going to be doing the follow-up on the Benchmade Crooked River clone from Wish that I've been using over the last couple weeks here. This knife here, the one that I had a lot of high hopes for. It's a little messy. Still got some tape on the blade. So yeah, I've been using the crap out of this thing over the last couple weeks. Anything and everything I can use it on as normal. And when I first got this knife, I couldn't wait to do the review on it. It was one of those little things that just sat in the shelf, and I looked at it every time it came out because I couldn't wait to pop it out of the box and give it a run. The initial review I did on this, I was generally very pleased with it all in all, except for pretty much the sharpness of the blade. Now that issue with the sharpness pretty much continued to be an issue all the way through. The initial dullness of the blade coming out of the box kind of made it a problem using it day to day. So one of the main things I like to try these on are plastic banding straps, zip ties, things of that nature. So while all the other functions of this very well-made clone, very nice looking knife, all the other functions worked perfectly. I couldn't have asked for anything else. The blade sharpness was an issue. Now, somebody can sharpen this if you're well versed on how to sharpen knives to a razor point. That's awesome, but the point of these videos is not to find a knife that needs work out of the box and make it better, but to see if these knives live up to a standard right out of the box. And unfortunately, to my dismay, this knife that I've been waiting for weeks and months to review, it is a clone, mind you. It's a clone. I'm sure if it was an authentic Benchmade, it would have come out ready to go, but this one let me down a lot. I was snapping plastic bands and zip ties, not cutting them with this. There were a couple instances where this wasn't even cutting rope binding, and I had to pull out my backup and cut it because this just wasn't cutting it. So unfortunately, I will probably, because of that blade issue, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. Buying this off Wish, not doing anything to it. It was a bit disappointing. I can't really expect too much though, because again, it is a clone knife from Wish, and I understand it's Wish, but I mean, that's the point of this, is to find out if any of this other stuff out there is worth the money, worth the time, because we know, a ZT, a Benchmade, we know those are going to come with a standard, and I will eventually be doing the official authentic blades and comparing them to their clones just to see how astronomically different they are apart, just because I'm getting super curious, almost ready to start spending that kind of money on the authentic ones to see how well they fare against the fakes, the clones. So that's something I'm going to look at doing here in the future. I still got a bunch of knives though built up to go through, tool knives, more authentic knives from Wish, more clone knives from Wish, knives straight from Milwaukee steel. I did the Crescent. I'm looking for a DeWalt tool knife, just all these different things that I'm going through. So we have plenty of videos to come, but as it stands, the Benchmade Crooked River clone from Wish gets a 7 out of 10 because even though everything else was great on it, from the balance to the weight to the grip to the size to the aesthetics to the functionality, like that even loosened up. This was pretty stiff when I first got it, but that's loosened up just to where I like it, right? So even with that, the functionality and everything performing up to par and better, that sharpness problem, the dullness of the blade really killed it for me. I will keep this around. I will sharpen it eventually, and I will essentially buy the authentic version of this and review the differences in how they perform later on down the line. So if you're looking at getting this off Wish, I believe the cost of this total was somewhere around like $36 to $50. I don't remember off the top of my head. It was one of the little bit more expensive knives that I bought off Wish. I wouldn't buy it again. Even though I love this knife, I wouldn't buy it again because especially since I haven't started really learning how to sharpen knives properly and get them exactly the way I want them every time I sharpen. I've sharpened knives before, and I don't want to say it's been hit or miss, but it's been hit or miss if I get that edge right, or if I end up rolling the edge of that knife over sharpening one side. So that's something I'm working on. So at the moment, that problem is kind of a big hurdle for me that I can't get over confidently, and that's why this is getting a 7 out of 10. So if you guys have any questions about this, if there's anything else about this knife in particular that you want me to answer or even take a video showing of, just let me know in the comments and I'll answer that as quick as I can. Obviously, if you guys are enjoying these videos, a like and subscribe would be awesome, and I would appreciate that very much. Once I hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to start doing knife raffles for these videos. And if you've popped over and checked out my treasure videos, I'm almost done with the Florida video, and I'm going to start introducing something kind of fun and special in my new treasure videos moving forward. You guys could essentially win some piece of American silver. So you know, anything I can do to make these more entertaining and engaging, because I enjoy this stuff. I enjoy trying knives out. I enjoy the feedback. So again, if there's anything you guys want to check out, any suggestions you have for knives, just shoot me a message and I'll get them going as quick as I can. As always, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.